Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be watching this video. Today, I want to discuss Fassets version 1.1 and how well testing has been going on the Songbird Network, specifically for FXRP. Now, Fassets version 1.1 was released earlier last week, and we've hit a few milestones since then. So in this video, we'll discuss what those milestones were, what the plan might look like for Fassets to land on Flare mainnet, and a few other details. So with that being said, let's get right into today's content. So starting with milestones, like I said in the intro of this video, FSX version 1.1 was released on Songbird at the top of last week. I think it was like last Monday or so. And it didn't take long for us to hit milestones. In fact, it only took us 4 days to hit the mint cap of FXRP, which was set at 750K FXRP. That was minted pretty quick. 4 days for that high of a cap. That's pretty good. So I knew that there would be some demand for XRP on Songbird, but I didn't think it would be that high. So clearly that shows an appetite for not only FSets and FXRP, but also XRP5. Now, obviously the real party starts once FXRP and XRP5 land on Flare mainnet. That's where all the liquidity is. So you can only imagine how exciting things will get once the FSX protocol and XRP restaking go live on Flare mainnet. I mean, let's keep a few things in perspective. Testing is currently being conducted on a canary net with very little stablecoin liquidity and virtually no incentive to mint. Yet we still hit the mint cap of 750K FXRP on a, again, canary net. So you can only imagine how crazy high the demand will be once these protocols land on the Flare mainnet. In terms of next steps, according to Hugo, the team is fully focused on getting the FSF protocol prepared for mainnet launch, which to me means that they've seen all that they needed to see in this testing phase. There wasn't a whole lot that changed anyway between the FSS V1 and V1.1, besides the addition of the core vault. But seeing that the demand being so high for FXRP in essentially hitting the mint cap of 750K FXRP in such a short amount of time, why wait? If you've seen all that you needed to see and you've been able to prove out the capabilities of the core vault in terms of being able to manage capital way easier and facilitate a higher rate of minting for the FSX, why wait? Why stall? What else do you need to see? So I'm all for short testing phases. I didn't really expect it to be a long one anyway, so it's good to see that things are moving along just nicely. Of course, there are some individuals in the community that are a bit upset with there being a cap on the Songbird network. But I mean, if you're anywhere sensible, you wouldn't really want to do an unlimited minting phase on a canary net. Flare is only promised to ensure up to, I think, about $300,000 worth of XRP anyway, just in case something were to go wrong with the protocol. So increasing that cap just kind of exposes Flare to even higher of a risk and higher of an obligation to ensure mentors' assets in the case of something going wrong with the protocol and it being exploited. So to me, I think the Flare team is being calculated and they're moving about this in a smart manner. And I'm ready to see FSX on Flare mainnet anyway, which is where all the liquidity is. So let's get this party started. All right, so to wrap up this video with some of my final thoughts, I've been fairly impressed with how the Flare team, led by Hugo Fillion, has approached this issue. I know it's been a long time coming for FSS to go live, but I mean, I've been taught great things come to those who wait, and anything that's worth it, it's going to take some time, right? Nothing worth it comes overnight. And there's definitely been plenty of protocols to go live on the XRPL that have touted bringing DeFi to the XRPL and being able to leverage your XRP in a decentralized manner. But in reality, they're using centralized components. They're not really transparent on how they're leveraging your XRP to even return a yield. Right. So if you're doing all those things and you're not really being transparent, and you're ultimately using centralized methods to bring a yield to XRP, I mean, honestly, you're better off letting JP Morgan or Charles Schwab hold your XRP. And I'm joking, so don't take that serious. So to me, if a protocol is able to come along remain true to the ethos of decentralization, and they're transparent, and they're able to deliver a better quality product, you pretty much shot yourself in the foot, right? And you're trying to gobble up market share prematurely when you should have just done things the right way the first time, and you would have been in a much better position. I don't know about you, but my grandfather always told me measure twice, cut once, right? So that's making calculated steps. That's ensuring that you're making the right move multiple times. You're validating over and over and over again, iterating as you get feedback, things of that nature. And that's exactly what the Flair team has done. So I'm fairly impressed with that. And I'm just like you, I cannot wait for FSX to go live on the Flair mainnet. I mean, look at how the TVL alone, with the inclusion of USDT Zero and several other stablecoins, has increased. Now, think about the inclusion of FSX and XRP-Fi along with the stablecoin liquidity. Right now, I think we're sitting at over 177 million TVL. That's amazing. So I can't wait for FSX to go live, but at the same time, I can wait and I will wait because I know it's going to be a better product than what else is being offered out there. So hopefully you're in the same boat. Let me know if you agree. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.